Welcome.
Take two.
Take two. Ready? That thing. What is it called? Choom. I don't know. Image is frozen. Which one?
All good, all good. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Apparently, so now our image is frozen, which is fine. I hope I have a pretty face. Okay,
We're good
it's.
now.
This is the best start. Okay, hi everybody. I hope you can see me moving and hear us talking. Welcome
two.
back to take two of Dodgeball Sydney mini Twitch series, Balls in Your Court, episode 9. And please
Episode
give
9.
a second warmest welcome to Angelo Dela Cruz, my El
Hello
Capitan.
again. Take two. Sorry about the tech issues, guys. Hi, Krissa. What's happening?
Nothing much, nothing much. I'm just honestly like it now feels because it's take two, my nerves are kind of like easing off. It feels really good. And I'm actually really
Yeah.
excited for this episode because knowing last week's episode was hilarious. I think Paul is able to show the clip of Amy, hopefully. If not, literally as a host from last week, I could not keep a straight face throughout the whole thing. Like my mom was saying I need to have poise in terms of how I laughed, but I couldn't. Like it was literally such a funny episode that it was worthwhile.
Yeah.
Like it was great to see everybody. But while Paul is able hopefully to show that clip of Amy, just a reminder for our Twitch viewers as well as those who are watching, please remember post any questions on the Twitch chat. Also, don't forget to follow us on TikTok, on our other socials, Instagram, Facebook, as well as Twitch. And then, by all means, bombard us with some questions that you would want to ask our special guests. So, Jello, would you like to introduce our special
Wait, is she moving?
guest?
Come on, Amy. Yes, she is.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, Krissa. Oh, no, it's okay. We'll just continue with this.
yeah, we'll just
Well,
move
look,
on. Thanks, Paul, though.
all good. So, Krista, I'm personally very excited about our guest this week. He is one of the most popular faces in the dodgeball scene, a voice that you will definitely recognize and definitely a crowd favorite. If you don't know him, then you will now. Please welcome one of the WDBF Championship commentators, live from the US, from WEHO Dodgeball, the one, the only, and as per his Instagram handle, the real Jake Mason.
Yay! Jake.
Where Jake at? Hey.
Yay!
He's
Turn
here,
on
he's
your
here.
video.
Hello,
Yay!
Jake.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. How are you guys?
We
Good,
are
thank
doing very
you.
well. I'm so excited to have you. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, your Saturday night, to be with us, to chill with us. We hope you're excited because we've got a pretty fun show planned for you today. But we also want to shout out to any of our American viewers out there, American Dodgeball fam, USA Dodgeball, WeHo Dodgeball. So how's everything going in LA, Jake?
It's,
How's
yeah,
that?
I mean, there's a lot happening. This whole global pandemic thing, but no, it's good. We're doing dodgeball outside right now, doing our best, and getting to celebrate some of the reopening of some of our favorite places, our bars, and I saw a movie in the theaters, so that was wild.
Wow.
Exciting. What movie did you watch?
Shang-Chi, so good,
Ooh, how's that?
Yes.
so good. So
Really? Okay. Can't
And
wait
how
to
long
watch
has it
that.
been since you've been to the movies?
I saw that, and I got to see Suicide Squad, and this is the first movies I saw since probably February, if not like 2020 or 2019 even.
Mm.
Yeah, We were supposed to go see Mulan the weekend everything shut down. So that's how long ago the theaters were open.
Well, what a moment. Okay, well, look, we're glad you're doing well. But we first just wanted to start off with a little icebreaker. Krissa?
Yes, talking about movies, actually, you better, now that you told us a bit of movies and stuff, hopefully you'll start to identify and recognize a few familiar faces with this
So you just got a
icebreaker
quick
game.
watch stream.
Paul, if we can get the next slide onto the
So,
icebreaker,
Jake, you
please.
just
So
got to
we're
click
gonna,
the watch stream.
oh
Watch
yeah,
the stream.
Sorry, what was that?
the watch stream, there should be like an
Got it.
extra box.
Click on
Yeah,
it.
cool. Yeah. Okay,
Oh, there
awesome.
it
So
is.
basically, there it is. Basically, what Paul Bot will do is every time we prompt him to do the next slide, we would love for you to guess who. So there will be images of specific people, actresses and actors, and we would love for you to guess. And most of them are Australian.
All right, most of them. Great.
Most, or all of them, actually, jokes.
All of them are Australian. All of them are
Okay,
Australian. All of them.
But most of them live in USA. That's where I was going at. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so Paul, we'll go with the next slide, please. Who is this beautiful
Ooh.
woman?
Wait, is that Nicole Kidman? No,
Mm.
is it?
It's
Yes,
not Praying Mantis.
yes. I was gonna say you said that Nicole Kidman wouldn't be on there, so I thought it was a trick.
It's not Nicole
It's not her.
Kidman.
Okay, I was like, okay, then I'm so bad. Wait, I know
Well,
her. I know her, but I'm
I'll give
so
you
bad
a
with
hint.
names. Naomi Watts, right?
That's it.
Oh, it
Let's
looks like it
go.
could be both. She's got that pose, that like side thing.
Yeah.
She's got the. I couldn't tell that's her real hair though. Nicole Kidman would wear a wig, so
Yeah.
Oh, does she?
no comment.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, next one. Thank you, Paul.
Ugh.
This is quite a tough one because they don't live in America, but we'll give you a hint with this one. They're
Okay.
a radio personalities, but they were also hosts of like talent shows and Australia's Got Talent and Australian Idol.
I told myself like if I didn't know who someone was, I would just say that they were like a Hemsworth brother or a Minogue, but like that's probably neither. So I have to. I don't know.
This is Kyle and Jackie O. They're a very famous duo on our radio over here in Australia. Very, very popular and yeah,
All right.
loved by all the whole country.
I'm not doing too well at this, but go on.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You should know this one.
I should. Damn it.
But I'll give you a hint. I've been in a.
I'm so bad at names. Is it a Minogue?
Yes.
Which one? Is it Kylie or Danny?
Which one? Choose.
I'll go with Kylie.
Yeah.
Okay, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks so different now. I don't keep up.
Actually, you know what?
this
Oh,
one.
next one. Go for it.
Okay, Courtney Act. Okay, I know my drag queen.
Yeah, boy.
Love. You like instantly
You love it.
take that back.
This one.
Oh,
You
it's
named
not Blake.
him-
It's the other one, Keith. Oh,
Praying Mantis.
yes.
come on.
Oh yeah, Keith Urban.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Yes,
Yay.
we love Heath Ledger. Legend,
Love
an
Heath
absolute
Ledger.
legend. All right.
Absolutely. Oh, who is that? Oh, I don't know the name. I'm so bad. I don't know. I give up. Sounds like.
Ellen's wife.
Wait, is that Portia?
Yes.
Oh, wow. She looks familiar, but yeah. These are people I've met. I've missed two people I've like met.
Nice. That's awesome.
crazy.
Okay. Next up.
That's wild.
All right, this one. You gotta know her.
I'm so bad with names. See, I told you.
Orlando Bloom's ex-wife.
Yeah. mm, I'm so bad at this. Orlando Bloom's ex-wife. Let me Google real quick. I will say the missing Hemsworth sister. No, I can't remember her name.
All right, this one is
Um,
Miranda Kerr.
I didn't know her name. Perfect. Okay,
Okay.
I don't feel too bad. I recognize the face.
Victoria's Secret model. All right, this one.
Is that Iggy Azalea?
Yeah, that's
Iggy.
it.
Oh, it is? Okay.
That's right. This one.
Oh, Sam Worthington.
Oh, nice.
Got it.
Yeah.
That was really close, Jake. You got like, except for two. I don't
Really?
know.
No, I mean, but you helped me a
How
lot
many
with
you
the
had.
other ones.
How many's that? 10.
But
So you got 8 out of 10. Not
you helped
bad.
me. You helped me cheat on you gave me a redo, and yeah.
Take two.
I feel like
We're all about
if they're a
helping.
drag queen, or if they were in a gay movie, or if they were just a hunk in some movies, then I got it. But
Okay, so next
I should
time
have known Kylie.
more hunks next time.
I should have known Kylie, though. I let down my community.
No, you didn't.
You got it. All right. Well, that's a cool little icebreaker. Hopefully that's helped a little bit. So what we'll do now is get to know you a little bit more. So we wanted to know a couple of things about you outside of dodgeball, within dodgeball. So if you're not playing or organizing dodgeball, what would you typically be doing?
Well, for 10 years, that question was not applicable because I was always doing dodgeball stuff. I was actually I dance. I teach dance to kids. I was a choreographer for film and TV for 18 years, and I ran a dance studio for kids, summer camps and things like that for 18 years. And I still teach. I mean, before pandemic, I still teach at an elementary school here in LA.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh wow! I'm a high school teacher in Sydney.
Yeah, I was about to say Chris is a teacher as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I do elementary little kids. The high school kids have too much attitude. No.
Oh gosh, don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Chris has started about
that's
that.
so cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And speaking of dance and your kids and stuff, I remember seeing you at one of the shows at Worlds dancing with the kids.
Oh yeah, those are all my students.
Yes. What year was that
Wow.
again? It was 2018.
18.
The one in LA? Was it in LA? That was awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
And
I would
have
love
you
to
always
see
been a
that.
dancer? Have you always been dancing since you were young?
No, I mean dancing for fun. And I would go to clubs. I was this weird little goth kid in high school, so I would go and just be very expressive, and people thought I was a dancer. And then I actually I came here to LA, and I actually got a job teaching after I took my first dance class and showed a friend. And then for the first year of that part of my career, I would basically go take classes and then teach the next day, what I learned the night before.
You know what's so
Awesome.
crazy, Jake? I too was also a little school who also did dance and talent shows and with my cousins, and I wore the eyeliner clothing.
I love it.
I danced all throughout high school as well. So wow, we literally live the same life. How cool is that?
I love it. And everyone should still wear eyeliner. Everyone looks really good. I should have put some on so my eyes popped.
Yeah. I love it. And what about dream holiday destination?
Sydney. No.
Come to us, please.
Some island somewhere with no internet and nobody asking me dodgeball questions. Yeah. I absolutely love Hawaii, and something tropical. Yeah.
Tropical, yes, definitely. I think for us in Sydney, anywhere outside of a 5-kilometer radius would be nice right now.
Yeah.
Legit.
A trip to the mall or to the shopping center might be.
Oh my god, it's so exciting just going to the shops.
Oh yeah.
Dream.
Yeah, and yeah, but definitely yes. Please come to Sydney. We miss you and Cruz as well. So definitely have to come visit us when that is done. Okay,
Absolutely.
so if you have your phone with you, do you mind opening up your Spotify or Apple Music? And we want to know your last 3 searches that you did.
Oh, I was like, okay, that's better than my picture album. Perfect.
I mean, you can share that as well. I mean,
I can't. We'll get kicked off. Well, I mean, I've been listening nonstop to Lil Nas X's new album. So
yes.
so good.
Yeah.
Something during the pandemic that really helped on Apple Music was this it is a chill house mix. So that's my I'm like I can't on Apple Music, Chill House and Today's Chill, both so good. And like just nice to like not think about the terror of the world we live in. And so I say Little Nas X, let's see, I've got Emmett Fenn, which is like something I heard on that Chill House thing. And then of Dua Lipa and Alaska Thunderfuck.
Dua Lipa, I love.
Can't with Dua Lipa right now. Okay, cool. I love it. That's awesome.
I
What
love
about you,
her.
Krissa? What's your last research? I
Oh.
want to know what yours is. Okay, we know,
Okay,
we know you love podcasts, so.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I literally just opened up my Apple Music because the Chill House I'm gonna search up Jake and actually add that
So
in.
good.
Um,
So good.
But the last Apple Music 3 searches I've had is Carpool Karaoke. I was watching Alicia Keys and John Legend. Love them.
Nice.
And then the next one after that is Alicia Keys and John Legend. And then after that is Pussycat Dolls. I just needed like, some
Okay.
girl energy vibe. And yeah, that was my last 3 searches. And now it's going to be the Chill House as well.
Love
What about you, Angelo?
So you can tell how my day goes usually. I've got Taylor Swift to wake me up in the morning. This is Taylor Swift.
All right.
And I've got one around lunchtime. I listen to like reggaeton. This one's called La Mama de la Mama. It's like super fast, upbeat, bongo drums and stuff like that. And then I've got relaxing sleep music. So I need something to relax me after a day.
You have a whole like
Yeah.
character
Like a
arc
wave.
there.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Do you have a particular like? Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have a particular like get you going song that you?
Um,
Is it all the Taylor Swift or is it?
Yeah, look, this is Taylor Swift playlist. Pretty much gets me going in the morning. Cooking breakfast, going for a run.
Hey guys, what's going
Beyonce's End of Time. When I need to like force myself to have a energetic day, I'll put that on and listen to it in the shower like over and over.
Yeah. Before a dodgeball game, I listen to The Climb. At my least important game. Oh my goodness, it's actually the best. Now you were talking about before about going to like an island, tropical island. Speaking of the deserted island, what are 3 things that you would bring to a deserted island?
Let's see. Well, things or like can I I feel like obligated to be like my boyfriend and my dogs.
You want?
An iPad full of comics.
Yeah.
And not my phone because I'll enjoy the time on that island. But something that I can play music from. So music, comics, and family.
Love it. And
But by family, just Brendan and the puppies. That's
yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Speaking of Brendan, hi Brendan. I know you're watching from the living room. Feel free to come in and say hello. live on stream. That's not a request, it's a demand. Come on through.
We'll see. We'll
We
see.
miss Brandon. We miss Brandon. Okay, so a little bit more on the dodgeball side. What about an origin story? I love a good origin story. Dodgeball Sydney. So, please. Your face just changed.
That picture.
It's
Uh,
so cute.
It's awesome. We love this photo. It's a boss. It's so boss. What about your origin story? How did you start playing dodgeball?
Okay. I feel like I have to address the origin story of this picture too, but like
Yes, please.
I just won an award. It was the athlete of the year from this magazine, and then they were like, "Oh, we have a photo shoot," and I was supposed to do it with Ross Matthews, and then he needed to switch, and so I had to find my own photographer. And this guy's a friend of mine. He'll never watch this, so I can say this. It was awful. Like the pictures were terrible, and I was just trying to do anything I could to be like creative, and this was the best one. And that other one you guys posted in your story, and I was literally woke up and saw this on my wall today and was like, ugh, that picture. My magazine cover, and it's like, oh, at least I look skinny.
Wait,
But-
so it was athlete of the year?
Mm-hmm.
I love
I mean, you're killing it in this photo.
you are.
We
Thank
can't
you.
tell that you're not having a great time.
I'm branded anyway. I've got my WeHo socks and my
Yes.
shirt.
Repping.
But yeah, actually, my introduction to dodgeball, I had auditioned for a dodgeball game show, and someone sent me this thing. They're like, "Do you want to go audition for this game show with me?" And I was like, "Sure." So I went, and they had all these targets on the wall, and we had to throw. The first thing that everyone had to do there was throw at the targets, and I hit all 3 targets. And then I was cut.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And then they were letting all these people through who missed. And I realized it's television. And they were letting all these, like, the movie had just come out. And so they were letting all these, like, weird hipster looking people through. And different looks. I was definitely not what they were looking for. And I was so irritated by it because I was like, I was good. I hit the targets. I'm an athlete. Excuse me. And so then it was just kind of on my mind. Oh boy. It was just kind of on my mind, and then my friend was like, "Hey, there's pickup dodgeball in the park," and I was like, "Okay, let's go do that because it seems fun." And I had something to prove to, I don't know, the demons in my head. And we went to the park, and it was the first night of their first season. And by the end of like that game, I was ordering uniforms for my team. And then by the end of like the first season or second season, I was running the league.
Wow.
So yeah,
You don't need them.
I dove into it hard, like just right in.
That's definitely a different kind of origin. Heard.
Yeah.
That's auditioning for this and then becoming a league manager and whatnot. This is actually some footage here right now, guys, of WeHo Dodgeball outside at the moment. This is what your leagues are looking like at the moment, playing outside. Is that right, Jay?
Yeah, we still, most gyms won't let people inside, especially gatherings of more than 40, 50 people. You see, so we had something set up at a school right when everything started to clear up, and we had found this private school. Beyonce's kid went there, and they had a gym, and they were going to let us use it because our gym's under construction. And I mentioned that Beyonce thing for a reason, because then about 4 hours before we sold out, the open registration, we were going to do a mini summer season. We sold out in less than 2 hours, and then 264 spots. And less than 4 hours before we were supposed to start our first night, they called and they were like, had a COVID outbreak, and they closed the school down. And then they told me not to talk about it because of the celebrity connections. So they're like, please don't tell your members, just make up something. And I'm like, how am I supposed to cancel
264 people?
Yeah. And I didn't want to burn any bridges with the place. And then the next week, they're like, oh, we'll be back the next week. And then the next week, they're like, no, we're not letting parents on campus. We're not letting people on campus. And I get it, and it's unfortunate because everyone had agreed to play. Everyone's vaccinated. They had to provide proof of it.
Yeah.
Everyone had to play in a mask because you still have to be masked indoors.
Yeah.
And so then I worked really, really hard with the city of West Hollywood, and we got outdoor space. Every week, Brendan and I go and set that thing up. It's like we poured cement into buckets. If you look, it's frozen there. You see the blue bucket and the pole. We had to make.
Yeah.
We borrow a truck. We bring these 50-pound buckets out, put the poles in, spike them down. It's like a 2-hour setup every week. It's a lot.
Wait, so just
That's
you two do
insane.
it, or you have people with you?
It's people are the first week everyone came to help, offered to help, and people are really nice, but mostly it's just us two. And then, to be honest, we have a system now, so it kind of goes quicker with just us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wow.
And with WEHO Dodgeball, for those of you who are watching and us Aussies don't know what WEHO stands for, it's West Hollywood. Tell us more about WEHO Dodgeball, I guess, how the games work. I mean, I've myself been very fortunate enough to come and play at WEHO Dodgeball on my trips to America, and I gotta say, it's definitely different to what we're used to over here. You have how many people per game, per court, or per team?
Because I'm seeing right now, like I didn't know about WeHo until we started, prepping for this episode. But like seeing this video, I'm just like, it feels like Friday night. Because Jake, we have Friday nights at this 5 Dock Leisure Center that we play at, and we have like 20 people each side. And that to me is already like claustrophobic type vibe. And then like seeing this, I'm like, wow, like there's so much energy already in this video in itself. Like that's crazy. Do you guys normally play like this?
Yeah. At Dodgeball in LA has kind of always been this like recreational dodgeball has always been this like 20 on 20 thing.
20
And
wow.
yeah, it's 20 on 20. We have up to 22 on the roster. We have 12 teams of 22, all co-ed, so minimum of like 5 female identifying players. And yeah, I when I started WeHo Dodgeball up, the demand was so high that 2 weeks, we used to sell out in like 5 to 10 minutes. It was wild. And 2 nights of 264 players per night. So we've been very fortunate. It's been a big part of the community, and I love the energy. I like competitive dodgeball where like, it's like 6 on 6. But I really do love the energy of 20 on 20. Like, I think people used to call it jamboree style or something, but yeah, it's fun. We tried.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry.
Oh, we tried to reduce the teams, and with our new facility, which is really exciting, this green fence you guys see on here behind it is construction of the new park, and they're building a new gym. And the dodgeball lines are actually being laid out on the courts, so we'll have them all printed on the courts and everything, because we're the single biggest rec sport in West Hollywood, and they and I'm also a facilities commissioner, and but yeah, so we're gonna try to reduce team size, but every time we've kind of tried to reduce the team size, people kind of push back because they just want to be with their friends. So
yeah. Well, when I went to, I remember walking into the gym and for that open gym night the very first time, and I was just like, whoa, like this is so different, but it's definitely a lot of fun. I was definitely stressed being on court because there's so many people. You could easily get out you won't even see the ball coming. But and you guys play with rubber balls, is that right? I remember from memory.
Yeah, so we play with the no sting, but they're like the soft rubber 7-inch. Yeah.
And how big are they? Are they 8, 7, 8?
7-inch.
7-inch.
Yes. I remember when I first threw that ball, I literally I could not. I was like, what is this? It just kept going up. And you guys have a rule, right, where it's like no headshots, is that right? Yeah. I threw probably my third ball and I got someone out. I got him in the head and I was like, yeah, I got someone. Over here in Australia, we have you can hit anyone anywhere on their body, including their head. And I hit someone in the head, and then I got a pink strap on my
Is
thing.
that Brandon?
Oh yeah, because that's Brendan.
Hey Brandon.
I want to say hi to you.
Hi Brandon.
Hey Brandon.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're good. We miss you. You got to come to Sydney soon, please.
Yes, please. It's very much on our
Right.
list.
I love it.
Yeah, I made him bring me an adapter so I could turn this light on.
I
There we
love
go. Because he doesn't like the attention of being on camera.
Yeah.
Well, you're on camera now.
We'll say hi.
Hi.
Love it.
Okay, now go. It's my interview.
Yeah, true. Let's have fun. You're doing great.
I
So yeah,
love.
Jake, with the when I hit that person in the head, I got that pink strap on my wrist, and that was like a warning of like do it again and you're off for like the next set or something like that.
Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how to do headshots because unlike foam, it's just kind of hard to it's hard to regulate. These things can hurt, and especially in a rec league, we don't.
The rubber ball definitely hurts. I mean, I got hit on the arm and I was, oh my god, I felt
Yeah,
it.
it's called no sting. I don't know why I called it that.
Stings.
It's not a good name. We had to change the name from what it was, and that was what I came up with. But a soft rubber is probably more appropriate.
Definitely.
And yeah, we used to do a warning system. So what you're talking about, the bracelet, we had slap bracelets like from the when you're a kid. We had those for people who as warnings so people could control. But similar to like you, when foam players come in and play and throw the no sting ball up in the air, all my foam balls go straight into the ground. You have to really adjust your throw depending.
Definitely.
But didn't Dodgeball Sydney, when you guys first ever started, use some no sting balls? I know I remember sending some to Holly like forever and ever ago.
We went around when Dodgeball Sydney started. So we started in 2014 after that date. So yeah, and possibly beforehand. Yeah, possibly. But we've had foam ever since, and the only rule that's ever changed is the there it is. Yeah. Represent. The only rule that ever changed was the running for the balls. Like instead of 6 running, it's 3 on each side. So there was like no one scratching each other on their hands.
Yeah, I tried to change that back, and I had a broken finger the first night, and now like every insurance company here, no one will insure dodgeball if you go head to head. So,
Yeah.
Do you guys still play with these like 6-inch ones, these little ones?
Yes, we still have a league on Sundays at 5 Dock. That's where like Ali and then all you guys came and played, and yeah, it's still definitely running. Yeah.
This sits on a shelf in my bedroom.
Oh, I love.
Dodgeball Sydney.
That's awesome.
So everyone can see the logo. I'm sure you're all familiar.
Love it.
I love it. Now, your favorite dodgeball tournament? Would you say like in locally? It could be just in the US, and I heard Sin City is pretty fun.
Well, I run Sin City, so I'm biased. It's the best though. I mean, you haven't gone. Yeah, you went. That's why you were here, right?
You know what's crazy? Ali actually this morning sent me a invite to the Sin City in 2022, and I'm like, I wish I could go. I wish.
It's the best. It really is. I'm happy to say I'm very proud. I like attention, but I don't like talking about myself. But I will say like Sin City's special. It's like we're really I mean, crazy amounts of people. Like I think we have like 600-700 people every year, and we max out every year, and it's just a wild party, really good spirits. And I learned I automated the whole thing, so I pre-record everything. So I just hit play, and the music plays, and then it lowers and says like time limits, and it has my amazing voice yelling at everybody, which I'm sure people love, and it's a really well run. We're like on time almost every year with like 700 people. It's great. And this year we're kind of just like really anxious because we're coming back and kind of realizing how important this tournament is compared to others. There's dodgeball tournaments everywhere, but this is special. So we're looking to just kind of like protect and cultivate that a little more than normal,
Yeah. And do you have coming from the country to play at Sin City?
From like
from all over the US.
Oh yeah, I mean all over the US, Canadian teams. We generally have some Aussies who come play, Denmark, Danish teams. We have people from all over. It's really exciting to see that, and I really hope it happens. I mean, we're moving forward. I will say one of the other fun tournaments I got to actually play in though, because I don't get to play, I have to run it. Was the Melbourne Dodgeball Halloween tournament. That was fun. That was a crazy mess, and I loved every second of it.
Because you guys were here for Halloween, right? That was right.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Not just saying that because this is an Australian podcast, because it's actually it was really fun.
Well, that's what we first met at Melbourne and Worlds, and you guys came to Sydney. You guys were at Dodgeball Sydney for all of our Dodgeball Sydney peeps. These Jake and a couple of the others from WeHo Dodgeball were actually here. They played at Sunday 5 Dock, and we had a Halloween party at Josh's place. It was very wild. That was the day
amazing.
before. That was the day before our grand final too at 5 Dock, and we definitely paid for it. Yeah, so socials for WeHo Dodgeball is just at WeHo Dodgeball and at USA Dodgeball. Plug those.
Yep.
Awesome. And so who is your favorite Australian dodgeball player?
Oh, that's mean.
Male or female?
Gender's a construct, okay? Oof, you can't. And no matter how I answer, some people are gonna be upset. I do love forever and ever my Devram.
Oh yes.
I snuggle with this every night. My little yeah. I mean, no. I mean, it's me. I love that. Everybody. Like, there's so many good people. I absolutely love just coming out there. I love every time we get to see you guys. The Aussies and Worlds are always my favorite part. I'm in so many Australian group chats that I shouldn't even be in. But I love it. It's like literally Aussies in Cancun, Aussies in LA, and I'm like, I love it. The energy, the vibe, you guys get it. Can be competitive without being terrible, which is so refreshing. Yeah, and I mean, but I have to go back to like the people who kind of like help. So my cross continental BFFs, Amber and Dev and Hyatt's and you guys. Oh, stop! I'm gonna get in trouble.
Get emotional. Okay, so we know that there are so many dodgeball leagues over there in the USA. How do you set yourself apart from the other leagues? Do you think? What do you do best, or set yourself apart?
Can I just add something to that, Jello, before Jake answers? Because I admire the fact that every time you talk about specific tournaments or you guys playing dodgeball, like, you're sold out. Like, you keep saying that. And that's, like, you have so much vibe. Your community over there, your dodgeball community is huge. And you're the reason why it's huge. Like, how do you going back to the question, how do you set yourself apart from it?
Yeah, I don't want to. I bet you anyone now who's like watching is like, oh, here we go. No, we work really hard. Honestly, I have. It's kind of funny. I always think of every event as throwing a party, and again, I worked in production too, so I think of all these like small details, and just every night I'm hosting a party, and so there's that. I have the most amazing people who help me. I mean, like you said, Ali Bustamante, Al Horton, Brendan, Anfan, and each of them brings something like really unique and special. Like, anybody who can show up out the door, Ali sees the new person in the room and greets them and brings them in and makes them feel like family. I was a teacher for so long, so there's this kind of a firm hand as well. And I don't know, I think it's easy for a lot of people to get in their heads about it and rest on their laurels, and we know that we always have to one up ourselves, and we always have to prove ourselves, and we never get to just sit back and be like, well, look what we created. You know, it's constant work. Yeah, I'm just very lucky to have some really amazing people around me.
We love
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the same for us here at Dodgeball Sydney. You know, like, having a really solid team of people you can trust, and you can just, you know, that if you were sick one day, you couldn't do any work, someone else will be able to step in for you, right? And handle it and hold the fort down. And
Yeah.
Finding those right people.
Yeah, you guys know that like throwing a league and a tournament is way more than just like knowing the rules and liking dodgeball. You have to have a passion for it, but you also have to be able to separate yourself from that and understand people are going to not like you. People are going to yell at you. You know, you have to just. Sin City is my good example that we have to think of the experience. But there are like 4 other dodgeball leagues within like 5 miles of WeHo, and I would say they do well. Like there's a definite desire for it in the city of LA, but because we have so many people, but we provide we still continue to provide, I think, the best experience. So I don't really have a lot of competition here because it's just something, I don't know, different, a little better.
Too good. Let's just say that. You don't need competition. You're too good.
I don't want to like say it, but my drink says that
yes,
we're better than everyone.
Take it, drink to yourself, Jake. Now, with your your USA Dodgeball social media, with USA Dodgeball, how do you kind of do you have to separate your work from that apart from WeHo Dodgeball as well, or is it sort of the same in that sense? Such a bigger scale, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we have to. I love that. I just got a text saying, "Don't be too cocky." See, I have really good people telling me, bringing me down. It's great. Keeping me level-headed. And I love it, and I had to share that. No, USA and WeHo, are you saying it's you're asking about how they work together? Is that?
Yeah.
I mean, USA Dodgeball. I mean, in creating WeHo Dodgeball, in its success, about 13 years ago now, we a lot of people just reach out and ask for kind of advice, and a lot of the leagues around the US, but everywhere, I kind of helped with just advice, you know, or it's in balls, and they'd copy the rules, and I'd be like, here's my rule set, just change your name. And then so when we created USA Dodgeball, it was kind of easy because it was kind of like, hey, everybody remember how I helped you? Now let's do this. And I'm trying to still build something, you know, it's still a lot of work. But WeHo Dodgeball is a member underneath USA, and while WeHo steps up and has the ability to step up and support USA in the early days a lot more, but now, you know, just like any other league, they're separate gigs.
Yes, love it. Well, with WeHo Dodgeball, going back to WeHo Dodgeball, sorry, we want to touch.
Oh, please! That's the one I like more.
Yeah, we want to touch base on, you know, how inclusive it is, especially for the LGBTQ community, you know, and how it's one of the biggest leagues that have, you know, members from that community in there. And, you know, how is that? How is it? How does it make you feel to be able to be the founder of this amazing league?
Well, now I feel good. When you talk like that. No, I mean, I'm very proud of what we did. I literally, WeHo Dodgeball was born because somebody that I was working with literally told me gays don't play sports. When I was like, oh, why don't we have like, you know, a gay dodgeball league or a league in WeHo? And I took that personally. And oh my God, look at you guys. And it was great to prove them wrong. And then also something kind of happened. I just kind of realized that, I say this at Sin City, like by existing and continuing to grow and be, you know, seen, it's a political act. A lot of my roots when I was creating WeHo Dodgeball, we just got through the Prop 8 stuff. I was protesting a lot. I was working with community groups and advocacy groups, and so that's kind of weaved into our mission statement, our core. Yes. And I think this last year and a half, especially with all the social justice stuff happening here, we have made a kind of a commitment to just get back to that community roots. Like, we want to nourish and protect this and fight for it. So we're being accused of being a little much, but we're here for the community and we're here to keep this going. And league had 8 teams of 20, and then we blew up immediately. And there's thousands of people who played Sin City, and we're gonna keep on going.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
100%.
Well, the Dodgeball Sydney is definitely behind you, and WeHo Dodgeball. I mean, speaking from personal experience, being LGBTQ, part of that community myself, I started Dodgeball thinking, oh, am I even going to be good at this? Am I going to be seen as someone who can excel in this? And, luckily enough, like Dodgeball Sydney is such an accepting community, and the Dodgeball scene itself is also accepting. So I feel very, very proud to be part of the sport and to be very connected to Dodgeball Sydney and to WeHo Dodgeball as well. So kudos to you, Jake.
I want to say before, I know you, but it's an accepting sport in general, and I think the vibe and why we all just love each other and get along so well at Worlds and things is because of that kind of shared. I don't know what it is, but it's special, and we do have this dodgeball family, and I think the trick is as we grow, how do we protect that while we grow? Because as people feel entitled to our spaces we create, sometimes some of them have to come in, they're not as accepting, and that's been a struggle and something we're gonna deal with as we grow.
Yes, I love it. Alrighty, so I think that's what we've got, Krissa, for Get to Know Jake.
Yeah.
We usually show some game highlights, but obviously we couldn't find any game highlights of yours.
Wow. No, because I never get to play.
I know, that's why sorry, I meant to say that because you never get to play. You're always running around, running the show, and being a boss that you are. We actually have a clip. So I've clipped this. This is actually from 2016 Worlds, where it was round robin. I'll just explain before we play it. Round robins, 2016 Worlds. It was USA Women's versus Australia, and you're commentating, and you actually get hit in the face with a ball by one of the USA players. So you actually hear the impact. So let's just play it real quickly. I remember watching this in person. Okay. Oops. Okay, so go. Look at you, Jake, there. I love it. So Rachel Rodea.
That's awesome.
She is an absolute beast. Her arm is out of this world. She threw
You saw how...
Look at it.
Sorry.
Ready?
That's so far.
So far. Oh my gosh, mine would have definitely just fell to the ground at halfway of that. Like
Jen and I weren't even close to the court.
I remember watching because I'm at the corner over on the US side, and I saw the ball, and it went straight coming from your face.
That's the best highlight. That is going on my highlight reel. It's perfect.
I'll send you that clip for sure. And one thing that we wanted to really quickly show as well was a photo of your team over at West Hollywood Dodgeball, your team managers and stuff. Found this on your Instagram. Paul, can we view this, please? So this is your team. Your amazing team at WeHo Dodgeball. Is that right?
Yep, absolutely. They're just the heart and soul of dodgeball. I don't think people realize how much they contributed to the sport just around the world, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Everything I've ever done has been filtered and run through and approved by and then talked, through with these people, and they're just the best.
Yes, and these people, I've been very fortunate enough to meet them in person. I mean, Ali Bustamante, who actually played for Team Mexico in Cancun Worlds. Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't know, a long lost sister that I had. I always meet up with her, and she always takes me out in LA whenever I'm there, and I miss her a lot. And Anne as well, Anne's absolutely amazing as well.
Yeah, right. I mean, I have to give an extra, nothing we post everything we post has gone through this brain trust. I have to give a shout out to Tracy Brown. Also, she's usually approves a lot of our stuff. She's played on Doom, if you guys know that American rubber team.
Yes.
And she's amazing as well. So couldn't be what we are without all of them.
Yeah, we're all very special. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna play a game. Okay. I guess that's
Oh,
So Chris is actually going to play this because she actually doesn't really know much Australian slang.
I'm just gonna
I
close
don't know
the
if you guys-
script. I'll play with you, Jake.
okay.
Yeah. And you might hear her American accent because we're Filipino and we love American accents. So this is probably why she doesn't know a lot of our slang. All right, so we'll play it one by one, and I'll give you I'll say it in a. All right, let's go. All right, Arvo. Okay, so
Is it? Did I just guess?
you can guess if you want.
I mean, literally, again, I think just being exposed, being a Mergler and part of that group, everything means penis. But I'm gonna say this means ass.
So,
Or someone who's acting like one. I don't know.
So it actually means afternoon.
Say slang, I think like it means like something dirty. Okay, I'll switch my mindset. And that's the Mergler in me. That's the Melbourne side.
That
So.
mindset. It's gonna be good.
Would love more of that mindset.
Yeah, would love more of that mindset. All right, next one. Bludger. Oh, yeah, bludger.
Isn't that the thing in Harry Potter and Quidditch? Like, I don't know. What's
Okay, use it in a sentence. Do some work, you bludger.
You're muted. She's muted.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just sorry, don't mind me. Keep going.
Do you have a guess? Because I'm gonna still stick with my go-to, which is penis.
So this means that you're like lazy. Someone who
Okay.
do some work, you bludger.
You bludger. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
All right, bogan.
They had a bogan category on like Drag Race. They had it was a whole thing.
Yes.
I don't think even after that we even knew what it meant. It's like gosh. Use it in a sentence real quick.
What was that? Sorry.
Is it like how do I say it? It's like I guess I have no good way to say this that I want on record. So I'm gonna just step back and let you tell me.
So this one is someone who is not very sophisticated. So
Okay, that was a better way to say it than everything I was thinking.
What were you thinking? I mean, you can say it. There's no limits here.
No, like someone who's not sophisticated. I mean, exactly.
I love it. Okay, so the next one, Bottle-O. Do you want to go Bottle-O real quick?
Is that just the wait? What? Say that again.
I'm feeling a bit thirsty. Let's go to the Bottle-O real quick.
Bar.
Oh, close.
Close.
Somewhat close.
Like 7-Eleven.
Merge
Those
them
are the two.
Put the two together. Like mash them together. What do you get?
That's my dream thing. Alcoholic slushies, Slurpees are my favorite. Yeah, grocery store. I don't know.
This one is the bottle store or the liquor store.
Liquor store.
Mm.
Got it.
Yeah, I guess in
Okay.
Asia you could have a 7-Eleven that sells alcohol because they do in Asia. They do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, here too. Some of them,
Okay.
yes.
depending.
Awesome. Okay.
I just go straight to the bar. That's it.
A brolly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, if she knows, judging by your reaction,
So when I saw this, I literally was like, is that a name? Like I don't even know what it is.
Probably.
Brolly. So you might get wet. Bring your brolly.
Oh, umbrella?
Yeah.
I
All
did
right.
not even close for me.
I would never.
I
Hearing it, I guess.
Oh my gosh! Every time I leave the house, I'm like, oh, better bring my brolly.
I need to come to your house more. Oh, I know what budgie smugglers are.
You do? Yeah, you do.
How could I not? It's a Speedo. It's your, yeah.
We love a good.
Literally, it's what I want the Australian team uniform to be.
We'll bring that to the ADF. We'll request that.
I've sent multiple emails. Go on.
All right, chock-a-block.
Chock-a-block. Can I hear that in a sentence, please?
Yes. Okay. The traffic's chock-a-block today.
Penis. No, I really don't know. Terrible. Back to bumper to bumper. It's traffic.
Or my workload today. It's just chock-a-block.
Just basically over it. Just bullshit.
Just like this game, Jake. Just like this game.
No, I like this game. I'm just really, really bad. I need to come hang out more. All this changes. It's been so long since I've been there. It's
These are
I
all
put on
21 slang words, Jake.
yeah, brand new to me.
No, this means to like full or like jam packed or like just like
Okay.
Yeah.
Chock-a-block. We need to talk about your culture. That doesn't make sense. No, go on.
We need to talk about your culture. I can't do this. All right. Gala.
Okay, can I say this before you try and guess? I searched it up on
Yes.
Google. It's actually a bird. So if you search
Yeah.
this is actually a bird. I didn't know that. And I got shook. So I don't even know what it means
We're
as
lucky
well.
we didn't see a penis come up. I mean, if
Yeah,
it was a
no.
penis, that would be real weird. But in this one, when you use it in a sentence, it's like, "Get out of here, you flaming galah."
Oh, so like us, like a flamboyant bird. Is that?
No, it's not a homosexual, but it's a good flaming galah. Like, get off my property, you flaming galah. Stop the mucking about, you flaming galah.
It sounds homophobic. What is it? No, what is it?
All right, someone who is like silly or stupid or not so bright, like just
Oh.
Yeah.
flaming.
Okay, flaming. But where's the flaming part come through?
Oh, it's just a flaming is just like it's just a descriptive
phrase.
word, like a
Okay.
like in the burger shop, like we go to get a burger, like a flaming hot grill, like.
Okay. All right. I'm into that.
Yes, you are. All right, next one. Hard yakka.
No comment.
What do you mean?
Can we just say we started this game? Mindset.
Yes. What
So no
mindset?
comment. Yes.
What? Let's hear it in a sentence.
Sentence. Okay. Put in some hard yakka in that one.
No comment. I just really.
Hard yakka, like damn, I worked hard. Oh, I just gave it away. But
That's
yeah,
fine. You worked hard.
Yeah, it means hard work.
Okay.
I gave it away.
That's what I thought. That's
Hard
exactly
yakka.
what I was thinking.
You put in some hard yakka. Okay. No walkers.
No fucks. I was told I could curse on the stream.
Yes, you can definitely.
Okay. Or you can use it in a sense I really don't know. Wuckus, it sounds like no nonsense, no drama.
Ooh.
Close,
Did I get it?
Close to the last one that you just said.
No drama.
Think about the
No.
W. No walkers. I'll be late today. Oh yeah, no walkers.
No worries. No worries. Right?
Yay!
Hey! You had to really walk me through that, but I'm proud of all of us.
All right, a piss up.
Drunk?
Ooh, yes, yeah, close.
Yeah.
Let's go to a piss up.
Is it the bar? Wait, what's the sentence again?
Let's go to a piss up. I'm having
Oh,
a
just
piss
like a
up.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a raging party.
Nice.
All right, that one I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
Come over to my house. We'll have a piss up tonight with everyone else. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. No other entendres there at all.
The last one, a ripper. You bloody
Is
ripper.
that like just a wild, crazy dude? Is it like you're a crazy guy? I like what? I don't know. A ripper. Bloody ripper.
Let's say I don't know. How do I say this? Guys, help me out. You bloody ripper. I like you. I don't know. You scored a point. You bloody ripper.
You're awesome. I really don't know.
That's
That's
it.
it. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
That's
okay.
awesome or fantastic. Fantastic.
All right. No one has ever said that to me, so.
Well, Jake,
No,
One of
You're a
our
bloody ripper.
volunteers, Amanda, is saying Jake is a bloody ripper of a man.
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
a lie, but thank you.
Okay. Krissa,
I
did you
appreciate
get
the
any-
support, and I apologize to everyone who had to watch that. So.
I love it.
All
Krissa,
right,
do you
so
wanna
should
do
we
the-
head on to the social media questions? So we have a couple
Yes.
of questions, 3, that are some of our viewers have asked. And the first one, Paul, if we can get the first question. So how do you best work with rival leagues? So you mentioned earlier that there's little competition around your area, and to be honest, like to know that your community is such energetic and big, as well as like knowing that you guys just have the vibe. Like, how do you make sure that you don't, burn bridges with people or other leagues, such as the ones that are in other states, I suppose, or other local areas of your community?
I crush all competition beneath my
What a rip
heel.
man!
No,
I'm telling you.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
no. Or I mean, rival leagues, like especially in particular, like I think all dodgeball is good dodgeball. So, rival wouldn't be the word I would use. We do have other leagues, like I said, in the area, and there's a cocky way of me being like, well, we don't have competition because they don't quite offer the same product, but at the same time, they offer a product people like, and the more people play dodgeball, the better it is for all of us. So, kill them with kindness.
Yes, I love that.
I love it.
All right, next
Love it.
question. I love this question. How was
Oh.
meeting Michelle Obama?
Let's give context first.
Yeah, I would love a context because I don't know. I saw this
Yeah.
question. I was like,
Tell us-
oh, no way.
Tell us how and why you met Michelle.
So I got to do a segment for the Late Late Show with James Corden,
Ooh.
and it was Michelle Obama's Team USA versus James Corden Team UK in dodgeball. And I had worked with the Late Late Show before a couple times, and we did famously One Direction versus our women's team. And so this was a wild event, and they called me up, and there was top secret, and they're like, "Can you come do this dodgeball tournament?" And I was the only like non A-list celebrity there. It was wild, like Melissa McCarthy, Allison Janney, Benedict Cumberbatch, Harry Styles. Just
Oh my gosh.
it was wild. And Michelle Obama. So she hugged me, and I had to literally tell myself to let go. I had to be like, let go, Jake, let go. It was probably one of the most amazing days. So that month, I got to do this amazing thing with Michelle Obama and do dodgeball. And they cut my segments, but I have a picture of me with them, teaching them all how to play dodgeball. And it was just a full 12-hour day of just amazingness. I like literally had to be like, stop staring, close your jaw. Like security was wild. Oh, Brendan brought me. I was like, I texted him. I was like, bring USA Dodgeball shirts. Like, bring all these sizes. Like, oh my god, I can't tell you why, but bring them and put them in my car at this park. So he came and put them in my car, and the Secret Service comes up to me, and they're like, "Do you know this guy?" And they took pictures of him going in my car. They were that on it. And they came to me, they're like, "Do you know this guy?" And I was like, "He's just putting t-shirts. I just wanted to get Michelle Obama a t-shirt." And so that was just kind of intimidating and scary to be around Secret Service. It was awesome. Both that month I got to do that, and then this Eugene did a video. It was his coming out video. He used to be on BuzzFeed, and Eugene Lee, and it was called "I'm Gay," and I highly recommend you guys watch it because they were the two of the best. I play an anti-gay preacher in it, and it's all dodgeball people in the video, and it's just amazing. So that happened at the same time, and then I turned 40, and then everything went downhill from there. So yeah, it was it was amazing.
And what was with Michelle? Was she super chill on set? Was she like super friendly?
Yeah, super chill, super friendly, just funny, really funny. Every take, everything she did, everything you'd imagine her to be. Like, it was amazing. Just the biggest star. All the celebrities were looking up to her. All of us were in the same position, and she was just so cool. So
love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh my god, I'm like in shock from that. I'm just like,
literally, I'm getting like goosebumps right now thinking.
Yeah, I got goosebumps as well.
And she did carpool karaoke right before it. You mentioned that, and that's what. Yeah,
Wow.
it was amazing. And she hugged me and thanked me for my help, and I almost cried.
I don't blame you. I definitely would have cried too.
Okay, so the next question, let me just double check if there is a. We'll go for the next slide, please. Yeah, what do you think about dodgeball in the Olympics?
Okay. I want to preface this by saying I hate when people message us and go, "Have you guys ever thought about going to the Olympics? What about dodgeball in the Olympics? Hey, have you guys ever like really considered like trying to be in the Olympics?" And you have no idea how often that happens. Where it's like this, like, "Hey, I just had a thought." We are trying to grow the sport. I think the focus on the Olympics, personally, this is my personal opinion, and I think the focus on the Olympics isn't necessarily what we should be doing. I think that's up here, and we need to be building the sport like this.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a goal, and it's something that we're working really hard at with WDBF. There's a lot of stuff, it's actually all the non-sexy dodgeball stuff, which you guys understand from Dodgeball Sydney. It's paperwork, it's waiting, it's fees, it's putting together all these, like, just again, not fun, not sexy stuff. It's a lot of work, and we're working on it. I'm very excited that the Olympics are in 2028 in Los Angeles. I'm actually on 2 committees for the LA 2028 already. And one's a diversity initiative, so that's really exciting. And the other one is just trying to, we will have dodgeball next to and hopefully in conjunction with the Olympics. But the process of becoming a recognized Olympic sport is just long and tedious, and people.
It's like tedious.
It's good. It'll happen. It's just people need to understand it's not something you can just do.
Like that, just because you have such leagues and like it's already running as worlds already. So yeah, I think the question in itself is like, how do we still continue on our community regardless of the Olympic title of that sport?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
my passion is I want to have something. If we're in the Olympics, but we still have a product we're not proud of, or like I want to build it and not focus on what if. I want to make the best thing we have possible here.
Well, with you saying that, Jake, I mean, USA from our Twitch chat, actually, USA Dodgeball asked, what does it take to grow a sport of dodgeball locally, nationally, and internationally? It ties in really well with what you just saying about focusing on what you have now and making it amazing.
Wait, USA Dodgeball asked that? So can you repeat that again?
So it's what does it take to grow the sport of dodgeball locally, nationally, and internationally?
It takes passionate people, but also hard work. Again, there's a lot of nonsense. You guys understand this. You've been doing it for so long. It's a lot of non-sexy stuff. If you're in it to be liked, it's the wrong job for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in it to be popular, it's the wrong gig. The popularity lasts like a season, if that. It's just about getting it out there again, making it more accessible for people. Getting just the more people to play, getting it, the exposure, and solidifying what we have and kind of growing. I know there's probably, if that's coming from USA Dodgeball, there's probably something specific they want me to say, but I'm blanking right now.
That's okay. Oh, good, Jake. Well, look, what we'll do now to kind of end our little episode here is do a speed round. So 10 questions. It's like this or that. You just got to think quick. It's whatever first comes to your mind. And we'll just smash it out and end the episode on a high.
This or that. Okay.
This or that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So we've got pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Good answer. All right. Books and movies.
Oh, movies.
Call or text.
Text.
Nice. Stay at home or going out.
I mean, go out when it's not a pandemic. I had to add that one. That's just mean.
Cooking or Uber Eats.
Cooking.
Okay. Chocolate or candy.
Chocolate.
Beyonce or Rihanna. Oof.
Oh, that's mean, but Beyonce.
Yes, queen.
Muscle or dad bod.
Oh, I was gonna say like Zac Efron, but no, dad bod.
Dad bod.
Okay. Cocktails.
Not Seth Rogen.
Cocktails or shots.
Cocktails.
Love it. And lights on or lights off. It
Are
can be
you
whatever
asking?
context you want.
Lights off.
Yo. It's amazing.
Well done, Jake.
Yeah, well done, Jake.
Can I just
Thank
say
you so
you're
much.
the first guest who actually did that speed round as a speed round in the last
And I even
9 episodes.
Oh, really? I even tried not to, but yeah, I was trying to respect your process.
No, you did really well. That was good.
Yes, thank you
I
so
love
much,
that
Jake,
stuff.
for joining us today. We hope you had fun and we hope you're doing well. And we want to send a quick message to all of your WEHO Dodge family and USA Dodge family. Hang in there and hopefully we can all be together soon. We can't wait for you guys to visit us and we can't wait to come over there. And I hope you had fun today.
I had so much fun. Congratulations on this amazing, fun podcast and show, and just everything is. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Thank you for getting me to do this, and thank you for having me. And same, stay safe, and I hope your whole community's out playing dodgeball safely and vaccinated and everything soon.
Yes, awesome. Krissa?
So just to mention as well for our viewers that September is the month of suicide prevention. So just to emphasize for everybody during such a confusing and isolating time, just make sure that you're keeping safe and being connected virtually with your loved ones and your friends, making sure that you reach out whenever you want to. But yeah, did you want to say a few last words, Jake, as well, just to finish it off? I know you did say just to keep safe, keep Dodgeball community, but any shout outs to anybody before we head off?
Just shout outs to, just you got me thinking about my Aussie friends and how much I love you guys and how much the sport really brings people together. And I cannot wait to come visit or move there. Don't tell anyone. And just it's been so great seeing you guys, and I will be back soon.
Yes, definitely.
It's gonna happen.
Now next week we're back with another Lock and Throwdown. It's actually our second Twitch mini series for the lockdown live, so please join us next week. Don't forget to stay tuned on our socials, follow us and subscribe at Dodgeball Sydney. And yeah, thanks for coming on again, Jake. I'm Angelo, and this is Krissa, and we'll see you all next week. See you guys.
Thanks, guys,
Bye.
for tuning.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.